Hello everybody, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life. Welcome to Freeze Friday. It's the 11th of December, and earlier today I posted my December daily haul that I received from Christina. It's like my December daily kit that I got from her, and in that was my binder I've been waiting for, or album that I've been waiting for. So here it is. I got the Mary 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 one. I love this. It's really fun, shiny, pretty. So I've got it all switched in here. This, besides a few layouts that I'll share with my layout share at the end of the month, is all I've really been doing. I threw my back out Sunday. We moved the couch to just clean under it, you know, and I was vacuuming, and I guess I just wasn't paying attention, and I threw my back out really bad. I don't think I've been quite that bad since I was pregnant with Barrett, and I threw my back out giving Nora a bath, and I think that was the last time it was quite that bad. And it's taking a little bit longer to recover this round, so I haven't gotten much done. My poor house needs a really good clean. So once my back is better, I'm gonna try to clean without hurting it. So that's kind of what's been happening. But I thought I'd catch you up with my December daily, show you where I'm at. I think we ended with this spread right here, pretty sure. And yeah, so yeah, I think this is where we ended. So I shared that with you. Now to day 5, this one I decided to talk about our advent calendars. So I made these tags. A few of them were tags from the collection, and then I just made a few of them. So each one of us has our own tag. I'm missing a few photos. I haven't gotten photos printed this week, so I have to pick them up this weekend. So back here there will be the journaling and the photo of Sean's advent. So there's that, and then I've got one for each of us. So I've got me and my Secret Not Secret Kit Club one, and Barrett, he got a go-go wheels thing. It just sings, and it's a track, and then there's all these little pieces that go with it. Nora, she has a little Hatchimals one that she's been having fun with. And then Jackson, who is the one that's into this the most, he wakes up in the morning and the first thing he does is, can I open my calendar? And he has a Lego one, and he has just absolutely been loving it. So that is what day 5 looks like. And I simply made it so that 2 of them go into this, what you see here, pocket. But this little strip of red, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little strip there, and it stops it kind of about right here. And 3 of them go in that one. And so that there's a bit of a variance between them, and it looks nice. So go ahead and do that. Let me figure out how I put these back in. And then it is a little tricky. I didn't make it the easiest to slide everything back in, but so the 3 go at the top, and then there's space between that for it to slide in and go farther down at the bottom. I will deal with that later. It looks really nice when I have it all correct. Okay, anyways, there's that. Day 6 is the day that I actually hurt my back. And so here's that photo I talked about, where I took this photo back in November, but I was like, it's gonna come into play somehow. There's always a day where you could use it. And I was like, this is definitely the day, because when I hurt my back, the day I did it, I went and I took a really long, hot bath with some Epsom salts to try to ease it. And oh man, so what's gonna happen, again, I don't have my photos, but I've got a little tag. So one side will have the journaling, and the other side, I took a photo that day and posted it on Instagram about hanging out with Sean and how it's so much fun, but that was not my plans. And so the photo will go there in this cute little tag. So there's that. My day number 6 is right there. Pretty subtle. It doesn't need much, right? Because it happened in the morning, so all afternoon I basically just sat on the couch. Day 7 is a fun one. This is something I saw, I think it would have been in one of Ali Edwards, the December daily things that they did. A whole bunch of people have done them. I looked, kind of figured out how to do it myself, and just created it on my own. So a little bit of decoration here. You can see a few tags. There's the number. And this one is fun. Barrett is hanging out with me, guys. It's a full 6x8 photo of our little nutcrackers, and there's just a tiny bit of embellishing, nothing crazy. And then I'm so excited to finally get this little nutcracker used up. And then the journaling about how Sean really likes nutcrackers, and he doesn't have a preference about how I decorate the house, and he doesn't really tell me that I can't. I mean, he never tells me I can't do it, but he really doesn't care what I do. But I wanted to add a bit of him into our decor, and knowing that he likes nutcrackers, we hadn't started a collection of anything. Like, you know, people have snowman collection and people have Santa Claus collections and angel collections. My mom has collected angels, and that's her big collection. We haven't really done that, and so I felt like we could do a nutcracker collection, and that would tie in with something he likes, and it ties in with decor, and it just blends both of us together. And so these I got, they're Hallmark, and they just came out. They came out last year, and I noticed it. I was just looking to find one. I was going to give it as a gift. And I noticed that this one, I think this is this year's, and then I saw last year's, and I'm like, well, I have to get both of them. Just started, and so we can collect all of them until the series ends, and this is from Hallmark. So we'll get those, and then eventually we'll also get some taller ones and stuff, and we'll have a fun little collection. I'll probably clip off the little ornaments, because I don't think we're going to use them as ornaments, but they're there, and I love being able to document something about Sean in here, because he kind of he's just so mellow, my Sean, and he just is. And so he doesn't have a preference to much, and being able to add a little bit of him in December Daily is really nice. So I love how that turned out. And I used his kind of Liverpool and he's a San Francisco 49ers fan. Both of them are red. So I did try to use a bit of his color in there. Day 8 was a generic day. It was just middle of the week, and I really haven't, like I said, done much this week, and so I needed kind of another filler. These were taken again, not on this particular day, but the story works because they play with this all the time. And what it is the little felt tree that we have in our house to kind of keep Barrett away from our big tree. And so I have a photo of Nora and Barrett, and then there's the 3 of them. And it talks about how I got this really for Barrett to play with, so he'd stay away from the tree, but Nora's the one that loves it. She likes to put all the ornaments on and then take them off and then redo it. And every once in a while, Jackson likes to go in and do it as well. So I went ahead and did that. I did get that journaling printed already, and it was on a card. It just wasn't really jiving with what I was trying to go with, so I just cut the journaling and put it on another card, and then just a few different bits of trim our number and trim the tree, because that's what they're doing. So a very, very basic card, basic day, but I'm very pleased with how that one turned out. And I love using all these little bits and pieces there. Day 9 is something I did before December Daily started. I saw this in the December Daily Facebook group. Loved what everyone had done, so I wanted to make one of my own. I do think I'll put a little journaling here about how much I love the cups from Tim Hortons this year. They're just gorgeous. I actually have one. I'm a big I love London Fogs. They are just delicious. And yeah, so I was going to document the Starbucks cup, because I do tend to get 1 or 2 drinks a year, but you know what, I'm kind of indifferent to the Starbucks cups this year. So I love the Tim Hortons one. I tend to drink Tim Hortons. I have to literally go out of my way to go get Starbucks, whereas Tim Hortons I can go to at least once a week because we do donut day there. So it all kind of tied in really well with that. And so I'm really pleased how that worked out. It ended up being the day 9 because I wanted to use this cork piece. I felt like it tied in really well, and I looked at that. I also looked at my calendar when I made it, and it was a Wednesday. So I'm like, there's not going to be a whole lot happening on a Wednesday. It'll fit, and that's why I chose that day. There are 2 of them are out of the pocket. The rest of it is in the pocket, and then this Be Merry is out of the pocket. And then this little cute cut file. I love this little thing. It's a candy cane. I think this came from Creative Cuts Club. So backed it and had some fun. I put a little hole punch there because originally I had one here and I was trying to hook it up there, but it angled really funny and I didn't like that. So then I moved it down so that it could just be 2, but now there's a hole punch here. So I kind of have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I might add a little string there, maybe another candy cane. I don't know, but I have to do something because it does look a little funny. And then that brings us to the 10th, which was yesterday. Again, I don't have my photos printed, but my plan is, I've got this one. But my plan is I did a Thursday 3. I was a little late in posting it, but I did it. So I thought I would just have my Thursday 3 thing that I wrote on my Instagram here and a photo of, I've been watching a lot of Gilmore Girls this week, kind of binge watching it. And I was remembering that I did this last year too. And so I guess watching Gilmore Girls in December is like my new holiday tradition. It's not holiday at all, but it just, it's a feel-good show. And I think that's why I tend to watch it in December, because it's happy. Normally it turns out happy. So that is kind of where that all ties in. And then this cute photo of my soup, I literally placed it. I have this candle setting thing that my friend made me years ago. And it's pretty old, it's pretty rough, but a big candle goes there and you're supposed to display it somewhere. But with Barrett, I don't really have a place to display it right now, so it's just sitting in my room. But it's got this perfect little area because it's quite a big glass thing that I use for my candle, and my soup fit there. So I just put it there and was taking a photo, and then there's little hand snuck in there. And I love that because he's not gonna have that small of a hand ever again. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. So I love that little shot. And then my Thursday 3 we'll talk about my soup, and I'm probably gonna put a label right here. I'm just waiting to get my photos so that everything kind of finishes and matches in there. And then for tonight and today, I am co-hosting the Secret Not Secret Kit Club's holiday party, and so I really wanted to be able to document that. So I'll probably have a filler card and a photo, and then I'm hoping to get a longer photo that I can use there to kind of talk about it. So it's a spread, which I don't do a lot of spreads. They tend to be one page, but this will be a fun little spread. And then it'll go into day 12, which will either be another spread or it will just be here because I work on Saturdays, so they're not normally too exciting. But that is where I'm at with my December daily. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I've got some fun ideas on a few other things that I've seen people do. I always get inspired by what other people do for December daily, and then I see what I can do to make it my own. That tends to be how I roll when it comes to December daily. And I've just been having fun. I love seeing what everyone else is creating. People are just knocking it out of the park this year. I think we all really just wanted something happy, and this is providing that happy for a lot of people. So I think it's working well. All right. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Please make sure you head on over and check out Moira and Kathy and Kristen, see what they're up to this week. And if you are joining me for that, I will see you tonight at the party. And otherwise, I will see you guys all soon. There is one more layout to come out for 12 days of holiday music with Daisy and Christy. Like I said, been struggling this week, and I haven't been able to stand long enough. Like, for example, as soon as I'm done with this, I have to go sit down because my back is starting to hurt. So I haven't been able to stand long enough to scrap to get this layout done. So Daisy is done with her layout. It is super cute. I'm not, and hopefully I can get it done and we'll get it posted this weekend or very, very early next week. So stay tuned, that should come up. I do have a layout going up tomorrow for Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I think I have one going up on Monday. That sounds right. On Monday for Confessions of a Paper Addict. So there is some stuff coming up on my channel still, and then once this week is done, it'll probably be a little bit quieter as we get into Christmas, and then I'll come back in January and we'll see what the new year has to bring. All right, thanks everyone so much for watching. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye.